BBI proponents in Parliament have expressed their confidence in passing the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2020 come Tuesday next week, ahead of a referendum likely to happen in July this year. Further, Gotv Secretary General Francis Atwoli says there is no better time for a constitutional change than now, calling upon Kenyans to support the BBI. This comes as Deputy President William Ruto's allies from Mount Kenya region convene at Masai Mara for strategy ahead of the referendum and 2022 polls.
As the Parliament is expected to debate and pass the Constitutional Amendment Bill 2020 next week on Tuesday, the BBI proponents have expressed their confidence that the bill will be overwhelmingly supported ahead of a referendum that is likely to happen July this year.
Tuesday will be a defining moment. And from where I sit, Tuesday will be what you call the Super Tuesday, because that is the day we will make a decision whether to take the country forward or stagnate the country. And I have no doubt in my mind that majority will carry the day. We will have over 200 going to 250 members of Parliament who are supporting BBI from the National Assembly. And I believe the same will also happen to the Senate, because conscience will prevail.
Asking those leaders, before you go demanding, whoever will come in if you pass BBI, will make sure that we have resources mashinani. And that is the bottom line of BBI. So even if you don't demand, we have a good or bad president. If you have money mashinani, we'll be fine.
ODM leader Raila Odinga's stalwarts James Orengo and his Rarieda counterpart Otiende Amolo says the parliamentary duty is almost completed with next week's vote, urging Kenyans to brace themselves for a referendum in July this year, affirming their support to Raila Odinga's presidency come 2022.
Msimamo yetu ni kwamba hii BBI tunataka ipitishwe, na wiki ijayo itapitishwa katika bunge la taifa na bunge la Senate, na ikifika mwezi wa Julai ama mwezi wa 8 tunaenda kwa kura ya referendum ama maoni, na tunaomba Wakenya wote wakati huo mpige kura ndio kwa hili swala, na najua itapita, hata katika bunge najua itapita.
Is that as soon as we are done with BBI, we had set on a journey to Canaan. And that journey will continue to its fruition. And what I know, is that the completion of the journey to Canaan is the day Raila Amolo Odinga will take the Bible to be sworn not just as the people's president, but as the lawfully elected president of the Republic of Kenya.
On the same breath, Gotv boss Francis Atwoli says this is the opportune time to amend constitution in what he terms as the only way to deal with the corruption menace in the country.
Handshake. This is what created the peace where we are today. Don't relent on BBI. It is us as workers who said we must revisit our constitution. And I want to appeal to members of Parliament. They should not look at those areas. They will still again time to time be looked at in future. Let us have a new constitution.
On whether the country will hold a referendum soonest possible, this will be determined by the outcomes of the Parliament's sittings next week. Elizabeth Motuko, TV 47 Nairobi.
Away